I think the real key to fucking everything is working with good people. All of my clients are exceptional. I have really good relationships with them. There was actually a time when I was about to take on a new client. I might have been like 8 months ago. And this was actually going to be my highest paying client. But there was just something off. And I didn't know what it was at the time. I just had a gut feeling. And so what happened? So this guy was going to be paying a lot of money. Me and one of my buddies, we were going to freaking partner up on this deal. And we were excited because this was actually going to like double both of our incomes. This was for a pretty large business, but it was a little sketchy. Just something just felt off. And what do you know? We start working for them. We hire a team. We never get paid. We get fucked over royally. But it was a good learning lesson. And so right away, me and my buddy Luke were like, okay, good learning lesson. Let's move forward. What do you learn from that though? First off, trust your gut, right? When something seems too good to be true, it almost always is. Same thing just happened now. And I just have this stupid fucking sick feeling in my gut because I feel like an idiot. So right now we can either take on more clients for our organic marketing company or make our clients more money through funneling all the views that we get them to their business or get sponsors. And there was this big sponsorship company that sponsors people that every single person on the other side of the screen would definitely know. And a lot of people would also know the clients that I have. So we were talking a lot of really big numbers, blah, 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 blah. What happens? Massive miscommunication. But during the calls that I had with this lady, something felt off in every single one of them. And I couldn't piece together what the fuck it was. I just knew that something felt off. For whatever reason, I just didn't like them. We were talking really big numbers. What ends up happening? The deal falls through. I think there's two morals of the story that I continuously learn. Just always trust my gut, and it's always working with the people. That's really the only thing that matters. I know for a fact if I was going to invest in a company, the number one thing that I'm looking for is who the fuck runs it, and I want to meet that person. Right? I'm not talking about on the stock market and all this garbage. I mean, if I was going to angel invest, I want to meet the person that I'm investing in because that's kind of what you're doing. You're investing in a person. Every single one of my clients, I truly adore. Like, we have the best relationships in the entire world. We talk and we have the best time ever. Same thing with everyone that we're starting to hire and grow and starting to partner up with. We have the best relationships in the entire world. Those are the people that you want to hang around with and want to be with. I would not ever hire someone in a million years that I didn't like. Like, a mandatory requirement is you have to be cool and I have to want to see you. Same thing for the current sponsor that we have. Right now, my clients, we actually just have one main sponsor that wants to sponsor all of them. And they are awesome. I just got off the phone with them and we have the best relationship ever because they're great people. The people are always the biggest problem that you're going to have because I bet that if we did close this big deal, when it was a freaking massive deal and it was going to make a catastrophic impact on my income, I guarantee you the deal still would have sucked because these people would have been a huge hassle to work with, which would have made it not fun for everybody. And the last thing in the world that we want is to buy yourself an annoying job. So going forward, I'm going to double down on the gut feeling I have towards people and make decisions based upon that, not upon top dollar. So I have another real example of this right now. We just took on a new client on Friday. We still need to sign the contracts, but we confirmed the price. And he's a good guy. But there's another client that I think we're going to take on this week that I just want to work with. He's one of the best guys I've ever met in terms of his integrity when it comes to business. That is something that I wouldn't say pride myself on, but I just always want to make sure that I'm operating in a sense of integrity because why the hell wouldn't you? I know a lot of people who try and nickel and dime people, try and get away with like small scams. It makes zero sense to me, or not paying employees. I've actually met a lot of people that, never any large businesses, but people that make a little bit of money just try and exploit small labor for free. And you do not want to work with people like that because once the second numbers get big, they are going to be doing the exact same thing for you as a business partner in some degree. It's just those types of people, if they're doing it on a small scale, they will guarantee do it on a large scale. And this guy, he just operates in an awesome way. So I really want to work with him regardless of the price because I see the long-term vision with him. And so let me give you a real tangible example. My highest paying client right now, who started is a very small profit share model because I want to work with him because I really like the guy. And 2 years after working with him, he is now by far my highest paying client. But obviously we didn't start that way. It started with not much money at all. But as we compound, as we show better results and everything goes together, it is catastrophically huge. Just because you continue to do better, you show better results and all these things. And it's just because he's a great guy. We actually don't even have a written contract. And neither one of us would ever breach it because we want to work with each other. Of course, when the numbers are as big as they are right now, we probably should have a contract, but there is zero doubt in my mind in a million years that this guy would ever want to screw me over. First off, he just wouldn't. You know that those types of people when you meet them. I would never do it to him. And so we just have a good partnership. He doesn't have a large business. We've more so helped cultivate. We kind of just, like, he started everything, but it's really started to be a joint effort in a lot of ways. So doubling down on people and gut feeling, I think, which is something that is hard to quantify in the business realm. I mean, it's how the hell do you train your gut feeling? It's probably your gut feeling is just based upon all your past experiences with different people. You just know the answer. So anyway, I'm sitting at home right now, and every time I'd walk, somehow there were spider webs that I'm just walking through back in Boston. So back to the drawing board. Did not close a catastrophically large deal today, but moving forward with good people only. I mean, that's really the key.